Have you ever felt guilty for praying lying down? Maybe you've heard it's lazy or disrespectful. But here's the truth. Posture has nothing to do with power. One of the greatest miracles in Scripture happened when a man was flat on his back, and God answered instantly. Let's talk about what really matters when you pray. In 2 Kings 20, King Hezekiah was dying. The prophet Isaiah told him, "Put your house in order, you will not recover. No hope, no second chance." But verse 2 says, Hezekiah turned his face to the wall and prayed to the Lord. He didn't stand. He didn't kneel. He just turned toward God from his bed and poured out his heart. And before Isaiah even left the palace, God said, "Go back. Tell Hezekiah I've heard his prayer. I'm adding 15 years to his life." That's how fast heaven responds to sincerity. Jacob, at the end of his life, worshipped while leaning on his staff. David prayed from his bed, saying, "I remember you through the watches of the night." Jonah prayed from the belly of a fish. Peter prayed while sinking. The thief on the cross could barely breathe, yet Jesus said, "Today you'll be with me in paradise." If God hears those prayers, do you think he's offended by the position of your body? Never. Religion tells you how to pray. Relationship just says, pray. Some people kneel because it helps them focus. Others walk because it helps them think. None of it earns extra favor. God looks at the posture of your heart, not your body. Psalm 4:4 even says, "When you are on your bed, search your hearts and be silent." That's an instruction to pray lying down. It's not just allowed, it's biblical. There's something powerful about praying when you're weak, tired, or broken. You stop performing. You stop pretending. You just talk to God as you are. Romans 8:26 says, "The Spirit helps us in our weakness." He intercedes when words fail. So if all you can do is whisper, "God, I need you," he hears that louder than 1,000 perfect prayers. Maybe you're a parent praying from exhaustion. Maybe you're sick in bed. Maybe you're awake at 3 a.m., staring at the ceiling. Those moments, when your body is weak but your heart reaches out, are when heaven leans in closest. Hezekiah prayed lying down, and God gave him 15 more years. You might pray lying down and get peace, clarity, or the breakthrough you've been waiting for. Because prayer isn't about how impressive you look. It's about how honest you are. So next time you're lying there, too drained to move, talk to him. When your body can't stand, let your spirit rise. God isn't counting your steps. He's counting your sincerity. He's not checking your posture. He's checking your pulse. When your heart reaches for him, he always responds. Where's the most unexpected place you've ever prayed and seen God answer? Share your story in the comments to encourage others. And if this message reminded you that God meets you anywhere, hit like, share it with someone who needs it, and subscribe to FaithFuel Stories for more truths that bring peace and freedom.